3 reasons why I think Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult. Now, second reason that I consider Jehovah's Witnesses to be a cult is because they have an extremist way of living. They have an exclusionary way of living. What do I mean by this? Because they teach you, I don't know what they teach you now. I can tell you what they taught when I was in it. Do not hang out with people that are not Jehovah's Witnesses, because these people are worldly and they're going to die at Armageddon. Do not hang out with these people because 1 Corinthians 15:33 says bad association spoils useful habits. And if you hang out with worldly people, you're going to start acting worldly. You could not associate with people that were not in the cult. You could go to work with them. You could not take any drinks after work with them or go with them to coffee or go with them to lunch. Nope. During lunch, they encourage you to sit and read your Watchtower. More of the conditioning of the religion. So this whole exclusionary way of living doesn't only happen when the cult leader takes a bunch of people into the woods and they're just going to be living there. An exclusionary way of living can happen in society. We lived in New York City. Millions of people were around us, yet we were forbidden. I said it, forbidden to be with those people, because all of them were considered worldly unless they heeded us when we knocked on their door and decided to study the Bible and come into the truth, quote unquote, be baptized. And then, and only then, if they stuck to the tenets and stayed there till death, could they be associated with. Otherwise than that, you couldn't associate with them. And if it was found out that you were associating with other people that were not in the exclusionary group, that were not okayed by the group, that were not part of the clan, if you were found to be associating with people like that, the elders, which are the police of the organization, would call you up. Every Jehovah's Witness knows about this. Ask any Jehovah's Witness, whether they're still in it or out of it, they would tell you the role of the elders. The elders police the flock. And every kingdom hall has a room in the back with no windows. And that's where they take dissenters. That's where they take people who are not abiding by all the laws. How do they know that a person is not abiding by all the laws and rules of the religion? Because they snitch on each other. They encourage a snitching kind of atmosphere. Most of the time, they're going to go, so-and-so did such and such. Then the elders, next time you come to the Kingdom Hall, the elders are like, oh, excuse me, Sister so-and-so, can we see you, please? In hushed tones. And they bring you to the back, to the room, where they're going to have some kind of conversation with you about immodest behavior or inappropriate dress because you had a skirt that didn't cover your whole knee, or whatever the case may be. So you don't have to go away and be sequestered to be living this kind of exclusionary life, something that you can only be with this group of people. You can do that in the midst of millions of people, and you do that by simply setting up a system whereby the people, even though they're living among many other people, they don't associate with those people.